I have got something absolutely spectacular to show you today. Check this out. Now what this is a Deathless Globetrotter XXL A9002. And that is basically a just under 9 metre vehicle. It's based on the Iveco Daily. It's got a 3 litre, 207 horsepower engine, and it's able to be driven on a C1 license. But it is a serious touring machine. The inside of this is spectacular, and I'm going to give you the full tour and show you what this is all about. So we'll take a wander around the outside first of all. In fact, I'm going to show you in here first of all, because this, as you might imagine, you probably worked out for yourself, is the cab, but really spacious, really nicely done. It looks very, very smart indeed. Automatic transmission on this one. And it's a very high spec as well, so you've got your satellite navigation and all your phone controls and all that kind of stuff. It's a very, very nice place to be when you're underway. Let's head on round. Another thing this one's got is the full surround camera system. It gives you like a 360 helicopter view of the vehicle. So you'll notice little fellas like this. There's one just there. There's another one up on the side, just up. If you can see it, where am I pointing? There. That's another camera that all the way around the vehicle, and it gives you a very impressive, as I say, it's kind of like a helicopter view really. We've got storage going right across the vehicle, down inside here. This is your drains for your fresh water and your grey water. Your gas bottles go in here. If you come right on back, there's a big garage back here. You'll notice another access area here, and that's because this actually, as well as going across, goes forward as well. Look at that. It's a really, really good size. There are two handles in here. One is actually for the awning, although it's a backup because it's an electric awning, but if that failed, you can wind it manually. The other one is actually for the stabilizers that come down underneath, like so. And this garage, as you've probably already figured out, can be accessed all the way around. Dead handy if you're in a tighter space. You can get to it pretty much from wherever. We've got ladder up onto the roof. That's the big awning that I was mentioning. If we come right back and across, you'll see, hopefully, that there's a satellite dish on top of there as well. That's an impressive machine, isn't it? Anyway, it's the inside I most want to show you. That's the cassette for the toilet. That one there allows you to plug in a barbecue. Let's come back over here. There we go. You can see that satellite dish a bit better, lying flat at the minute on the top. Let's go on inside. Now this particular vehicle will sleep 6 and travel with 6. And I'll go right to the front first of all and work my way back and explain to you exactly how that works. So clearly there is a double bed right up here in the front over the cab. Now you might look at that and think, well, that's great, but you can't actually get from the cab to the vehicle and back again. In fact, you can, because let's just take a pause and look at this setup as a dinette. There's a couple of things you can do with this. It's a lounge area at the moment, or an eating area. Also, you'll notice there's headrests here and there's headrests here. That's because there's seat belts for these. That's where you can have 4 people traveling as well as the 2 obviously in the cab. And then finally what you can do with this is you can remove this one here and this one here. And then these little chaps need 2 hands, which might be a tiny bit difficult. Hang on, let's improvise. There we go. That works. That's a new knee cam. And then finally there's a sliding door then, like so. And that bed will also, it won't in a minute because it's full of furniture, not furniture, infills, but that will lift up as well and secure in position. And so you've got really good access straight in and out. That's fantastic, isn't it? So okay, sleeping for 2 here. Sleeping for 2 here because this converts. We've got big TV in here as well. We've also got the operating systems up here. So this is giving us access to things like the inside temperature, the outside temperature. Battery condition is monitored from here. Water tanks are monitored from here. You can see them lighting up on here. They are empty at the moment, obviously. That's the battery state on that one. So that's the vehicle battery, and that is the leisure battery. So that's all that. That one up there is giving you access to the heating system, and also, and that's the digital control for all the battery systems. Bits of storage around here, very handy as you come in. Put shoes in there, for example. And if we come on back, well, first of all, let's come right up to this end. First of all, you can get a really good impression of the size of this. Look at that. These are obviously all storage in here, all the way along. And then if we come up here, we have got the kitchen area. There's a button on here, the off and the on, which centrally locks. If I push on, that centrally locks all of these. They don't fly open when you're driving down the road, which is very helpful. And if I push off, like so. Sink under there, of course. We've got the hob, which is a 3-ring gas, and a bit more storage up above in places like this. Overhead is Habitat air conditioning, and then on this side we've got the oven, like so, and we've got the fridge and the freezer, which is one of these clever ones which you can open from here if you want to grab yourself a drink, or if you're coming this way it'll open like that as well, and exactly the same of course for the freezer. So that is that. Let's keep on going, there's plenty to show you. So we head back here. The shower is on this side, really good size, and of course you've got the doors that come across, they just clip back, so they come across like this, one each side. There's a little skylight up above. In fact, there's skylights through the vehicle, another one up there for example, extractor fan up there. And what you can do with this then is on the other side is the loo. So that is like that, but what's quite clever is that this door will clip into there. So that then gives you a completely separate zone in the vehicle, total privacy. That's brilliant. Look at that. And then this again, bits of storage about the place, so up in here for example. Very, very nice indeed. And if I spin on round, finally then we've got this back area here. There's actually a door here as well, so if I unclip that, that will slide across. So you can have that as a separate area, and so that then could be made into a completely private bathroom area. So you've got privacy wherever it is needed really. There we go. Steps up, and then finally this is the bedroom of course. As you've just seen, we can close this off completely if we want to. There's a TV in here. There is storage, as you'd imagine, all the way around. We've got the big opening windows on both sides, and the hatch up above. These have all got blinds that come across them, so they slide across like so. And if we go the other way, we've got a bug screen. Same sort of deal on the windows. And then underneath here, bits of storage. They use every area, don't they? They really do. And here as well. There we go. Those are hanging rails, and they're ribbed so that your clothes don't slide up and down as you're driving along. I love the way. Oops, let's try it again. I love the way everything's illuminated. Got access to the circuit breakers in that one as well. Very, very nice indeed. Let's spin right on around. Come right to the back. That is magnificent, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. There's that TV. That, of course, will slide out. We've got a speaker system in here as well. Look. Very nice. I'm very impressed with this. Made a bit of a mess of that, haven't I? Let's put that all back. So basically that slides back across, if I can remember how. There we go. And of course that clips into place. They lift up. Let's leave it how we found it, eh? That one drops into there, and that one goes in there. Like so. Absolutely brilliant. I am going to park myself down here, take a final look back through the vehicle that way. spin it on around and say massive thanks to the Irwin Homer Centre. They've organised this tour. Massive thanks as ever to you guys for watching it. But let me know what you think of that. I think that is a pretty serious machine and I'm very, very pleased to bring it to you. And we'll catch you on another one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.